Good morning from CME Traveling, guys. How's everybody today? Kind of hard to get woke up this morning. Today is July the 28th. Today is Tuesday. Hope all and everyone's doing very well this morning. It's actually the only second drink other than tasting the coffee to make sure it's to what I want. I've been sitting here for just a little bit and hadn't even had a drink of it yet. But Marsha just left. I think I seen where she was already popped in. She's on the road on on her way to work, and I got a different kind of question today to talk about with you. Things that they have new kind of, well, I guess you call it new. Some things, probably have always been, you're not supposed to have on the ship, but things that they're enforcing more, I should say it that way. New things that are banned on cruise ships. And I was wondering if any of y'all knew of any others, other things that are banned, to tell us in the chat what it might be that you know of. All these items that is listed here are considered banned on the ship. Seashells, sand, coral from ports. Let me make sure that we're on, because it looked like the signal was bad there for a second. It looks like we were off. Let's see. Okay. I see everybody saying hello. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Laser pointers and laser pens, of course, those have been banned for a while. A lot of people don't know that baby monitors, anything like that type of device, is definitely banned. And the mini satellites or routers, whatever it is, you're not supposed to have that. Then there's some other things. I was just wondering if you'd tell us in the chat. Also, with the seashells and the sand, you're not supposed to have rocks from somewhere else. I really do get why they do that, but I guess there has been things that get to other places that shouldn't be there. I'm sure that's how we get, like here in the U.S. One thing I noticed that I notice more of now is bamboo. Bamboo, when it grows, it just takes off, and you can't really control it real good. And a lot of people, there for a while, of course we were allowed to have it or bring it in as a hedge or something like that, and now it completely takes over. So I get why things are banned. Who knows what sand or whatever seeds might have been in there, and people sometimes just throw stuff away, and then that's how stuff gets grown. I don't know. But that's been happening for hundreds of years, anytime going back and forth on a ship. Just tell us in the chat, and I want to go ahead and start saying some good mornings this morning, and we're going to say good morning to John Gaylor. Good morning. Thank you always for this. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. He got that for Marsha early on. And there is Marsha of CME Traveling this morning. She is going to work, so she's traveling and listening. Thanks to everyone that's traveling and listening this morning. And be safe. Lee, good morning to everybody. Scott McNeil, good morning to, he's saying good morning, John, but good morning to you, Scott. I think I had Scott's up here. He had said, good morning, crew. Good morning to you. DT Cruiser, top of the morning to you there, DT. And cruising on comes to Chris. Chris, how you doing this morning? Hope you're doing well. Showed Marsha. Marsha hadn't seen the YouTube short with little Chris seeing the lady with the fork, scratching her foot. Yeah. Pretty soon, you know, we're going to, yeah. He's doing a lot. I noticed he's out there exploring. That's cute. Let's see. Right after us today, you can run over there to Sea Leg Journeys, and I do see already on Wacky Wednesday there is a bald guy that is on the cover of their thumbnail. Make sure you jump over there and look at your Wacky Wednesday thumbnail for Sea Leg Journeys. Plus, they'll be on today at 8:30, and they'll be there tomorrow at 8:30. But check out the thumbnail. Anyway, oh yeah, and there's some blonde with him too. But new clickbait over there on the Sea Leg Journey side of things. But good morning, and let's see who else we got here. We got the controversial cruising. Scott, good morning. I can't get comfortable in my chair today. Let's see. I got things to do right after this thing's over with. I got to get on the road. I got some errands to run after this. Let's see who else is in here. A few folks saying, Curt, where are you? Was there such a delay? I guess there was. Let me look. I better check the bottom here in a minute. It looks like we're on now. Cruise Life, and there is today's Pete and Lisa for Sea Leg Journeys. Sea Leg Journeys has them on there. Another good-looking bald guy right there. This morning on Sea Leg Journeys thumbnail, and another blonde. You know, must be popular. Let's see. Sis, good morning to you. Love you. Evidently, nobody could know where I'm at. I must have been in the bathroom. Let's see, where else? There you are. So I did appear. Thank you for letting me know that I was here. And so did Chet, and Trish set sail. Good morning, Trish. Thanks for coming in. I like your little thumbnail thingy on, or whatever you call these little icon things to represent your channel. That looks very nice. We have Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott. Good morning. And Sea Leg Journeys is setting up and lurking over there. Let's see. Yeah, don't forget to hit your like, y'all. Thummies up. You know, or thumbs down. This works, but you know, prefer the thumbs up. Pushes it better. And Just Ricky is saying good morning, peeps. And here she is again. Just Ricky says, I read somewhere that Cruise Line was looking to ban the hiding of ducks. You know, there was mention of that for briefly. I don't think Carnival would ever be successful at banning it. I'm not sure about Royal. I don't think Royal would either. But yeah, there might be some. We saw when we were on our way to West Virginia, I saw a Jeep and his license plate said no ducks. Yeah. Oh, I about skipped over one here. Let me see where she's at. Well, the only one I see here is popped up real quick. I don't see her saying hi to me, but anyway. Danny Dizzle, thanks for being in here with us this morning. And there is Bone Tired Travelers. Ryan Parker Studios popped in this morning. Thank you so much. Let's see if I've missed anybody up through there. Just, okay. Let me mark where I was at last. But, oops, I've taken rocks. Yes, you have. Marsha has taken rocks before. So, yeah, this is a question one. Smart glasses are something that is banned on certain cruise lines. True, that is true. I'm not sure. I guess it's the misuse of them or glasses that because you'd be able to wear them into a restroom or something. But it ain't no different than carrying your cell phone. Now, the glasses truly are, you know, when you're holding your phone at a certain way or something, then they think, oh yeah, you're filming. But if your phone was just on your side or something, you could still be filming, but they wouldn't know if someone was doing that kind of stuff, and I don't know why. Will G, good morning to you. Hey y'all, just got home on was it one of those nights, Denise? One of them. John Gaylor says, don't take shells from the carnival dining room tables, shell phones. Really? Let's see here. Mark's music obsession. Good morning. Thanks for being in here with us. Getting ready to head to Opal Beach in a few minutes before the crazy heat later. Yeah, it's going to get warm today. Actually, we thought we was going to get some rain. Let's see what... Marsha's saying she liked that short of Little Chris on Cruising on Comps. A little character on there. And Cruise Life. So we are just two guys with high level testosterone and an eye for blonde. Yeah, I agree, Pete. I agree. Good morning, Mom. Love you. Thanks for coming in here. And down here at the bottom, yeah, John Gaylor says, can't take disinfectant spray on the cruise. Oh, we're not supposed to be doing that. Now, I did not know that one. They also said hairspray, but I won't get my wife to go without it. I did not know we're not, that those two were something new, like that. Not really supposed to take with us, or shouldn't. Some of the newer things. One that any kind of transmitting device, like the baby monitors, But we're still allowed to take the little, where we can talk to little walkie-talkie looking things. They have those. You're not supposed to take a multi-tool. And of course, we know some multi-tools have a knife in them, but even if it don't have that, I didn't know we're not allowed to take a tool, I never knew that, like a multi-tool, yeah. Now, someone somewhere told me that they got on board as long as the scissors were some way. I tell you where I watched that. Who said that recently? Somebody talking about how they had took scissors, but there are certain type of scissors that they were allowed to take, as long as they didn't have like a pointy end or anything like that. Like kid scissors, you could take on there. I guess if you needed them. Well, let's see. Did y'all know that restraining devices, such as handcuffs, you can't even take the novelty or adult item, the ones that don't even really lock. You cannot take those on, yeah. And a lot of these things have always been banned. It's just they're being more strict about, okay? That's what's kind of changed. It's the tightening of it's enforcement, yeah, that they're starting to do. Nope, that's just one of them. Said rules that once felt loosely enforced are now being taken seriously. I guess it's just according to which ship you're on and who it is that's checking you in and what they say or don't say. Things like that. And one of the things I wish they would, and this mentions it in this article that I'm reading, banning teens to being out after 12 or 1 o'clock, teenagers. And that is a part of this, like, not just items. It's, the rules, sticking to the rules that are being more strictly enforced. There is at least one case where it was like a repeat violation, and that led to a $500 fine, possible disembarkment of the family, and placement on future no-sell list. That is a big, it's a big deal. What some folks may look at as a small infraction, but yeah, I didn't know about some of these right here at all. I'm wondering if all souvenirs are accepted. Are you allowed to buy souvenirs of any kind, whatever it might be, and bring on board? Sometimes they'll have like little taxidermy, will have like a lot of people will get that shipped to their home, but I have seen people bring it on board. And I'm wondering, is all that allowed? Some people get a little squirrel with antlers on it. Not us, but you have seen that. Yes, in the cybersecurity equipment type of things. Like we were talking about, like the personal Wi-Fi routers. Anything, mini satellite systems, like the Starlink, you can't take that with you. But let's see what else y'all having to say. I should have marked a spot where I was at. I did not mark that. Let's see, let's go back. There's my mom, so I know I was near there. Okay, there's where John said something about the disinfectant. Let's see. Cruising on the coast. I also think recently banned the fold-up wagons. I could be wrong. Oh, like the ones you pull behind you, people do. Sometimes they put their kids in them, but yet, a lot of these things wouldn't be so bad if they just wouldn't put them out in the hall. That's just like those little scooters that, that some folks have to have. Some people just, I think there's a lot of people that have them that I'm not so sure, but as long as they keep them out of the hall and not even put them where they block at a doorway either. If you can't get it in your room, then you shouldn't get to take it. Yeah. Down South Stitcher, good morning. Thanks for popping in here this morning. Chris from Cruising on Comp said, he said he had a lot of fun making that short and had to spend way too much time editing the fork lady. I would say so. After I showed Marsha that, and that was awful. That was awful. Carnival just banned forks. That's what Scott said. Just ban the forks, then people can't do it. They would use something. They would. You know how people are. Bone Tired Traveler says, is it me or did Curt blush when we was talking about the handcuffs? Oh. Talk to this lady right here. Marsha of CME Travel. They've done it or not. but they definitely need to ban thongs, and I'm not talking about the flip-flops. Is there a thongs flip-flop too? I didn't know that. Down South Stitchers telling us, they said, I host crafting cruises, mostly cross stitching, and we bring our snips. They are very small but pointed. Really? So there must be certain things you're allowed to bring on there. Drones is one on most cruise lines. That is true on most cruise lines. Denise is telling right here to the Down South Stitcher, says, I've been tempted to sneak the what's that thing, cricket on cruise. It doesn't say it's banned, does it, Denise? It does not say that the cricket is banned. You can just get that sucker on there and start making out stuff. And Denise said right here, so I don't think you're allowed to bring big knives on board that sell. Oh yeah, that they sell them there in Alaska and places like that. I can see. I definitely know why you can bring them. We had a truth check right here. This is John Gaylor. Thank you so much. And he said the hairspray is in the exceptions list. Exemptions? Exemptions list. It is. Huh. Did not know that. Marsha, you can't take pink fuzzy cuffs anymore. She told me I couldn't. Okay. Bone Tired Traveler says maybe she was warming up for the scratch off in the casino. Oh goodness. Let's see. And John Gaylor was talking with Chris on the Cruising on Comp, says the wagons are permitted but must be collapsible and not used on the ship. Okay, so I didn't know that. I think I've seen that, especially when we got off at certain islands, and then you've seen people pulling these wagons. Oh, great for here we go. Aerosol cans that are allowed. Good morning to you, Antoinette at Fun. Hope you're doing well. And we're talking about mostly, it says new things that are banned, but some of these, they've been banned. They've just kind of, gotten a little more stricter about some of the things they say they are. And these ain't no certain cruise lines. Some cruise lines probably more relaxed than others. Which ones, it's also what terminal you're at. We have found that ourselves, of things that you could take in and they didn't say a word to you. Let's see, this is the question, new things that are banned on cruise ships. Do you know of any? Tell us live in the chat. And I'll close this out right here. 50% of y'all said the routers, the mini satellite systems, and we had 16 votes come in. Baby monitors is one, and that kind of system. Excuse me. Excuse me. I see me right there sneezing. That just hit me. I see. And of course the laser pointers. Laser pointers I thought was banned no sooner than they got popular. As soon as they got popular, I figured they hurried up and banned them. But I know when we first started cruising, people, when they would get near other ships, you could see laser pointers at other ships or coming from other ships within the distance out in the sea. Yeah, and this one I thought was pretty big, because I can see a lot of folks doing this. The seashells, the sand, the coral that you get down in the water, and also rocks that you find. Those are banned. Close that out right there today. Thank you. Thank y'all for blessing me. Needed that. Definitely. That just froze there for a second. Anyway, oh goodness. So what else we gonna ban? Morning all, and that's Ryan Parker. He's saying good morning, which I think he was already in here. I thought. Let's see. So I'm trying to think of anything else that's been banned. I'm wondering if some of these, I forgot to even put them up there. Boom, boom. What other health or safety wise, would be banned? I thought I was, but I could not remember. Yeah, that's me, Ryan. I was like, well, maybe because I knew you was over on Eddie there earlier, and I was like, well, maybe I just used to seeing his name over there or something. Cruising on Comp says, at some point, things like Starlink are going to be advanced enough that we'll be able to use our phones as a Wi-Fi router. Yeah. I wonder how they'll handle that. Yeah, because like the iPhone that me and Marsha have, it turns into a satellite. You have to tell, a lot of these, a lot of not, a lot of them now you can switch over. If you was to need it in an emergency, it can be like a satellite phone. That's one of the things. Show you to the pole. I just read that. I'll put that up there in just a second. You are already, let's see. You can already use a phone as a Wi-Fi router for things like, what is that, Gigasky? And thank you so much, Ryan Parker Studios. And we will get to that I'll get to that here in just a second. Let me read this one right here. John Gaylor says, that is what I was wondering. My wife's phone has Starlink. Yeah. And the Starlink already has phones that you can get. And let's pay off. Let's get, here you go, Ryan Parker. And yes, that was in New Orleans. I don't even really remember filming that, but okay. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Well, guys, it's time. No, I got about another minute with you. Let's see. Who else has anything to say here? Yes, my phones have satellite link option for emergencies, but it can't handle a lot of data transfer. That's true. Yeah, that's where it's going to change. I think they're going to, like you said earlier, about how the phones will get over time. At some point, I don't know what they'll do. I have no clue. But don't forget to go over there and run over to Sea Leg Journeys this morning and check out Chet. Make sure you give Robin a holler at. Make sure you check out tomorrow's thumbnail for them also. Looking really good. It looks like a great, show already for a Wacky Wednesday. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. I got some errands to run today, and we'll see you tomorrow right here from CME Traveling, and hopefully, I think maybe Marsha can join in. I'm not sure yet. She hasn't been able to tell me. She has to look at her schedule and see if she might have meetings. Who knows? She was off a few days, so usually she's busier. Anyway, thank y'all so much for joining in today, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Let's just do what what you want to. Please don't be polite, cause I like your attitude. Let's forget about a curfew, cause all that is stuck in my head. It's me and you, pulse speed and my heart is racing, but I'm not sure I wanna face it, cause it only does this with you.